What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be updating you on Solana because its price is doing something pretty interesting, and our clocks may be ticking before we run out of time to be able to buy this thing around these prices. And so with that said, we're not going to waste any more time, and let's get straight into today's video. So in the last video, what I told you all was that I was watching very closely what happened in this interaction. I said that I thought Solana's price was going to break to the upside. That was true, but that I wanted to see it break $200 before I could get confident in the long-term outlook. And what I said to you all was like, look, yeah, it might break out here, and if you want to do a little bit of a buy right here, it's not a bad idea. But realistically, considering at that point we were still in here and we hadn't seen that breakout yet, I was saying, look, I'm not doing a huge buy until we can at least see this thing break above $200, because $200 is still going to serve as not only a psychological level of resistance, but a Fibonacci base point of resistance. And I said that once we were able to clear 200, that opens up the door to $243, and at that point I would be much more willing to buy. Well, what you can see here is that, again, after we posted that video while I was in here, we actually did get that breakout to the upside. We came back up to $200, we cleared it, we failed to hold some support, and now we have pulled back to the downside. And so at this given point, I do believe the clock is now ticking. I think even if Solana's price does continue downward, we are in a position in which the clock is ticking for this inevitable break above $200 again. And now I think we're at a spot where now is some of the best times to be dollar cost averaging for the mid to long term outlook. Now, the reason that I say that is because this, okay? Let me just clear everything. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to draw a whole new chart. So whenever a crypto's price does something like this, okay, you're going to have a high and you're going to have a low. Now, in between that high and the low, as the price starts to retrace, there's going to be levels in between this, high and this low that are called Fibonacci levels. And those Fibonacci levels are psychological levels of resistance and support. That's the easiest way to think about it. They're levels that the price should run into resistance or support at. And what happens generally is that as its price does continue to bounce upwards, it's going to run into a zone called the 618 to 786 zone. This zone is what I consistently say is either going to act like a door or a wall. It's going to act like a door if we're capable of breaking past that 786 level. It's going to act like a wall if we're not capable of it. And so if you're going to see a crypto really get rejected to the downside, it's never going to cross that 786 level. Oftentimes it's going to get rejected at the 618 level and get forced back to the downside. And this is again going to act as a wall of bearish liquidity. But I said it's going to also act like a door if we're capable of breaking the 786 level. I said even if the price does not pull upwards and it does continue downwards after that breakout, that this door is now open. And it's inevitable. It's only a matter of time for the most part, especially during bull markets, that we are going to see, the time come in which we see the higher low established, even on this pullback, and then a continuation past that previous point of resistance, and then a continuation upwards. And this is the phase that I think we're in right now. Now, is there any telling how far down this thing could go? No, absolutely not. I mean, we could see a Solana that goes back down to $150. That is very possible, and I'm not going to pretend like it couldn't happen. But as I mentioned before, if you look at the history of the Fibonacci's, once you break this level, the door is now open. And I'm under the belief that as we do start to pull back, and if we do really start to continue downwards, this is one of the last buying opportunities we're going to get before Solana does inevitably start to work its way back up. I am still convinced that Solana is going to break its all-time high. I see no reason whatsoever that it won't. There's none. No one can convince me that it won't do that. And knowing that I think an all-time high is pending, I think it's impending, I think it's going to happen for sure one day, knowing that we're in a position in which this could be a possible pullback that does lead to an inevitable breakout of this level tells me that we should be taking advantage of this pullback if it does continue. Now, in my opinion, the easiest way to go about this is by simply just using my company's indicator, right? You guys know I designed my company's indicator based off of all of the strategies that I use to invest, all merged into one thing. It literally just says, hey, this is a good time to dollar cost average into a position or a good time to dollar cost out of a position. It just tells me the best time to buy, basically. And what you can see here is the moment we lost this, the moment we came back down and started losing support, it started flashing, hey, this is a good time to buy. Hey, this is a good time to buy. I'm getting texts on my phone. Hey, this is a good time to buy. Hey, this is a good time to buy. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I mean, you guys know this thing historically has performed exceptionally well. And if you do want to use it yourself, you can use my link down below. Again, it is my company. You're going to get 20% off and you're going to get a 30-day money back guarantee from me myself so that I know you're not taking on any risk by using my product. Use it for 30 days if you like. If you don't like it, get your refund. If you do like it, keep using it. Totally up to you. But I definitely would recommend trying it, especially considering it's risk-free. But as you can see, I mean, looking at Solana again back here, this thing absolutely did beautifully. And there's tutorials videos on the website for you if you want to learn how to use it. But anywho, so that's my strategy, right? I think the clock is ticking. I think this back test that we're seeing right now could easily lead to even more of a correction down here. There's no way to tell. There's literally just no way that I can guess right now what Solana's price is going to do. So I'm not even going to make a price prediction. But what I am going to say is that while we are down here and while we are having days where we see this thing drop 3, 4, 5%, I am still going to be picking up some Solana. And even if it does continue all the way back down to $150, I'm still going to be accumulating Solana because I do believe that we are going to see this level broken eventually because we opened the door right here. So that's my update, and that's how I'm feeling about Solana right now. And that's the reason why I am still dollar cost averaging, even though its price does look like it could continue downwards. The mid to long term looks like it could be very beautifully back towards the upside. And again, my price prediction is still ranging around 243 to 223 once we do clear that $200 level again and hold it. Now, I do have one update for you, something that I really need you to hear. I just recently partnered up with CoinW, guys, and what we're going to be doing is we're offering you guys a trading group. This is a group full of professional traders that offer live trading sessions. So they do these live streams where they actually go in and trade and do trades that you can follow along with, and they also give signals. Okay, so they have trading alerts of the different trades that they're going in on. They have their profits that are being posted. They have literally anything you can think of as a trader all available in this group. And to get access to this group, you need to use my link down below. It's going to say verification group for CoinW or whatever it may be down there. And you're going to have to complete these 3 steps. You're going to have to register with CoinW, complete the Google form, then request to join. And you'll be able to join this exclusive trading group with literal pro traders way better than myself. I have to admit it. No, put my ego to the side. They're way better than me. And you just have to complete 3 easy steps to join it. Now, the reason that I did want to do this as well, CoinW is an exchange that I personally have been trying out and testing a lot recently. You don't need to KYC, meaning you don't need to give them any of your personal information. You can flat out just log on, sign up, and start trading. And I love that model. I think that's how it should be within crypto. And that's what they do offer. They have huge partnerships with guys like Crypto Banter, of course, Da Vinci, and many other athletes as well. And so it is something that I definitely would check out. But again, the trading group is absolutely outstanding. They give daily live streams, daily trading alerts. I mean, anything that you need to learn how to trade. And it is a lot of the things that I learned as I was coming up to get in the position that I'm in now. So I wanted you to check that out. I wanted to update you on what Solana was doing, and I would love for you to update me about your thoughts on Solana down in the comments below. So head down there now. Let me know how you're feeling about Solana. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? And give me your reasons why, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.